Good evening, people. How are you working out? Today we are doing chemistry. Chemistry is what we want to do, especially senior 2. So elements of the periodic table. We've done this in the previous terms. I believe all senior 2s have done this. By the time of recording, this is the month of August, so we are heading for third term. We want to go talk about a topic called reactivity series, but because people really need to understand what was covered previously, that's why we now come back to talk about these elements of the periodic table so that we can proceed to the reactivity series when per understanding. I am teacher Ivan, so let's go. So previously we talked about elements, and we said these elements have different categories. We said they can be metals, non-metals, or semi-metals. Now, if any of you is in there and you really don't know the reason why a substance can be called a metal, or why it can be called a semi or non-metal, put in the comment section, and then we shall present a lesson just to show you what and how can I determine that a substance is a metal or a non-metal. Then, for our discussion, we shall always focus on the first 20 elements in the periodic table. That means we'll talk about guys like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and then calcium. All those will be our main focus of study because they are actually what we always talk about here at our simple level. You know, this periodic table has very many elements, but we won't focus on the so many. We are simply focusing on these few so that we can bring understanding, we can make this of sense to you. Currently, the metals we shall talk about, or the metals in the periodic table, are beryllium, boron, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, calcium, potassium. The non-metals are nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, sulfur, phosphorus, chlorine, as well as the semi-metals being carbon and silicon. I repeat, if you don't know how we identify a substance to be a non-metal or a metal, please put in the comment section that we can make a video about that. So after knowing those elements, we have also the rare gases called helium, argon, and then neon. These are among the 20 elements. Those are among the first 20 elements. But for our next study of the reactivity series, we shall talk about the metals, checking their reactivity. Now you observe here, when you check here in my list of metals, we had a list of metals here, but we shall not focus on only these ones. We are going to add in more when we come to the point of reactivity series. So reactivity series is going to be talking about metals. We are going to focus on metals only. Non-metals won't be considered, maybe apart from guys like carbon and hydrogen. We shall be focusing on the reactivity, and hence we shall create something called a reactivity series after some few videos here and there. So currently, if you have any question, please put in the comment section. But for now, this was just an introduction video telling you to go back and read about simple elements that you believe are going to surface in the reactivity series. They ought to be metals. So I want to wish you a nice time, and also asking all of us to subscribe and like the channel. We're going to use this channel for discussions of such over and over the time.